you're lying in bed, scrolling through your phone late at night. You weren't planning to buy anything. You were just browsing, then suddenly, something catches your eye. A new phone. Clean design. Better camera. Faster performance. It's exactly what you've been wanting. You check the price, it's higher than you expected. For a second, you hesitate, but then, you see those 4 words that change everything. Pay in 4 easy installments. No interest, no stress, no big upfront cost, and just like that, the price doesn't feel like $800 anymore, it feels like $200 and $200, that feels manageable, so you click. You buy. You feel good, it doesn't feel like a big decision, it feels like a smart one. But here's the strange part. A few days later, you barely even think about it, until another product shows up, and another, and each time, the same logic repeats itself. It's just a small payment. Until one day, you open your bank app, and you realize you're not just paying for one thing, you're paying for everything you forgot you bought. At the same time, and this is the hidden cost no one talks about, because buy now, pay later doesn't just change how you pay, it changes how you think. Most people see buy now, pay later as a helpful tool. It feels modern, flexible, even responsible. You're not putting everything on a credit card, you're not taking a loan. You're just spreading things out. It feels controlled. Like you're managing your money better. But, in reality, something very different is happening, because buy now, pay later doesn't reduce the cost of things. It reduces your awareness of the cost. And that difference is everything. Let's imagine a simple situation. You walk into a store and see a jacket. It costs $200. If you had to pay $200 right now, your brain would react immediately. You'd pause, you'd think. You might even walk away. That hesitation is important. It's your brain doing its job. Protecting your money. Now let's change one detail. Instead of $200 today, it's $50 every 2 weeks. Suddenly, something strange happens, that hesitation disappears. You don't feel the same resistance, it feels easier. Lighter, safer, but why? The price didn't change, the product didn't change. Only the payment changed. And yet, your decision completely changed. This is where psychology takes over. Your brain is not wired to evaluate total cost perfectly. It's wired to react to immediate impact, and smaller numbers feel less threatening. So instead of thinking, I'm spending $200, you think, I'm only spending $50. That single shift changes your behavior, because your brain isn't calculating the future, it's reacting to the present. And buy now, pay later is designed to take advantage of that. Now here's where it gets even more powerful. This doesn't just happen once, it happens repeatedly. You buy the jacket, then shoes, then headphones, then something else. Each one feels small, each one feels justified, each one feels manageable. But your brain is treating every purchase separately, it's not adding them together, so while each decision feels harmless, together, they create something heavy. It's like picking up small weights throughout the day. Each one feels easy. But by the end of the day, you're exhausted, and you don't even know why. This is the stacking effect, and it's one of the biggest hidden dangers of buy now, pay later, because the system is designed to keep each decision feeling small, while the total quietly grows in the background. And there's something even deeper happening. Something most people never notice. Buy now, pay later removes something that used to protect you, pain, not physical pain, financial pain. When you pay a large amount up front, your brain feels a loss. That discomfort forces you to slow down, to question your decision, to think carefully. Do I really need this? But when you split the payment, that pain disappears. You don't feel the loss fully, it's delayed, softened, spread out, and when pain disappears, spending increases. This has been proven again and again. People spend more with credit cards than cash, because the act of paying feels less painful. But buy now, pay later goes even further. It doesn't just reduce pain, it separates the purchase from the consequence. You get the product today, but the payment? That comes later. And your brain loves this, because it prioritizes immediate reward over future cost. This is called present bias. We value today more than tomorrow, so when the benefit is now, and the cost is later, we almost always say, yes. Even if it's not the best decision, it's like eating junk food. You know it's not ideal, but the reward is immediate, and the consequences feel far away, so you go for it. Buy now, pay later works the same way. It gives you the reward instantly, while pushing the cost into the future. And because the future feels distant, it feels less real, but eventually, the future becomes the present. And when it does, everything catches up suddenly. You're not just paying for one decision. You're paying for many, at the same time. And this is where people start to feel stuck, not because they made one big mistake, but because they made many small ones, ones that didn't feel like mistakes. Let's make this even clearer. Imagine someone earns $1,201 a month. They use buy now, pay later casually, nothing extreme, just normal purchases. $100 here. 80, there's 60,000 somewhere else. Each one feels reasonable, but after a few weeks, their total monthly commitments reach $500. Now almost half their income is already locked, before rent, before food, before savings. And the worst part? They didn't feel it happening, because it never felt heavy. Each decision felt light. And this is how people slowly lose control, not through one big decision, but through many small, easy ones. There's another layer to this, and it's even more subtle. Buy now, pay later changes the question you ask yourself. Instead of asking, can I afford this? You start asking, can I afford this payment? And those two questions are completely different. The first one forces you to think about the full cost, the second one focuses only on the present. And when you focus only on the present, you ignore the future. This is how lifestyle inflation quietly begins. You don't suddenly upgrade your life overnight. You upgrade it, piece by piece. A better phone, better clothes, better gadgets. Each one justified by small payments, and slowly, your lifestyle expands, but your income? It doesn't always keep up, so now you're stuck maintaining a lifestyle that was built on future money, and that creates pressure, stress, and a constant feeling of being behind, even if you're earning more than before. This is why some people feel broke, even when they make decent money, because too much of their future income is already committed. This is the real hidden cost. It's not just the money, it's the loss of flexibility. Every time you commit to a future, you're reducing your future choices. Less room to save, less room to invest, less room to handle emergencies. It's like filling up your schedule with obligations. At first, it feels fine, but eventually, you run out of space. And the same thing happens with your money. Now, here's the deeper insight. Buy now, pay later isn't dangerous because of interest. It's dangerous because of behavior. It quietly lowers your resistance to spending. It hides the true cost, and it shifts your thinking from long-term to short-term. And, the most powerful part, you don't even notice it happening. It feels normal. It feels convenient. It feels smart, even when it's slowly taking control away from you. So what can you actually do about it? The solution isn't to completely avoid buy now, pay later. It's to use it consciously. The first step is simple. Change the question you ask. Before you buy something, ask yourself, would I still buy this if I had to pay the full amount today? This question forces your brain to see the real cost, not the small payment, the total, and if the answer is no, that's a signal. Another powerful step is this. Track everything, not the payments, the total commitments. Drop down every buy now, pay later purchase you've made. Add them together. Look at the full number, because clarity creates control. And most people lose control, because they never see the full picture. And finally, give yourself time, even 24 hours. Because most of these purchases are emotional. They feel urgent in the moment, but that feeling fades, and time helps you separate impulse from intention. If you still want it after a day, then it might be worth it. But if you don't, you just saved money without sacrificing anything real. At the end of the day, money isn't just about numbers. It's about behavior, it's about decisions, and most importantly, it's about how those decisions feel in the moment. Buy now, pay later works because it makes spending feel easy, but easy isn't always good. Sometimes, that small discomfort of paying up front is exactly what protects your future, because real financial freedom isn't about being able to buy anything anytime. It's about having the ability to choose, without being tied to past decisions. And the moment you start seeing the full cost, instead of the small payment, You take back control. Not just of your money, but of your future.